Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your homeboy, whatever, man. I'm just coming at you real quick. I have a review of the LFD Dominicana Andalusian Bull cigar. This beautiful stick, 6.5 inch by 64 ring gauge. You can see it here. The beautiful construction of this stick. See, it's got a nice veiny Ecuadorian Corojo wrapper. It's got the torpedo tip. Very nice presentation. You know, it's got a classy band on it. Makes it look like, make you feel good about the money you spend, right? Because this isn't a cheap cigar at all. Not one bit. This is a full body smoke. Dominican binder, Dominican filler. This cigar was rated #1 by Cigar Aficionado in 2016, right? It's held its popularity ever since then. It's been a very popular cigar. These are often hard to come by. Depends on where you are. Depends on if you're somebody who knows where to look. I got this bad boy 5 years ago. I've had this cigar for 5 years. It's been aging in my humidor. It came in a 3-pack from Fox Cigar. They were selling this Andalusian Bull kit. It came with 3 cigars and this beautiful ashtray. Check that out. Great for your collection if you're a cigar smoker. Beautiful ashtray. But it came with all that, and at the time, it was $99. Okay? If you talk about these smokes, you can find these cigars from $25 to $35 per cigar, depending on where you go, depending on where you're buying them from. Some might actually be a little bit more expensive than that. If you're buying them in a box, of course, you're going to be at the lower end of that price. If you're buying singles, you're kind of subject to whatever somebody feels they're valued at in their location. So I am going to light this bad boy up, but it has aged well. Can't wait to light this bad boy up. So now that I got this bad boy lit, I'll tell you the very first thing that you're tasting is leather. Heavy on the leather upon lighting. Mix in some citrus. A little bit of spice or pepper, a little bit of spice and pepper actually. Maybe like an oak taste. As you can see, it has a nice smoky draw. I decided to do a straight cut. Nice smoky draw, don't have to fight for the smoke. I see some people talk about aging these cigars. This wasn't necessarily intentional. What I decided was this was going to be one of, if not the last cigar that I smoke. So I don't know if my smoking days are dwindling down. Stressful day. It's the only cigar that I have at home, and I said, you know what? I've had this cigar for so long. I am going to light it up, see how it smokes, and enjoy it. Y'all can't do nothing, right? So I'm sitting here, I'm trying to give y'all my review. Somebody stops in front of my house, backs into my driveway, like But they're gone now, so apologize. But you know, this thing held up really good. Again, I don't know the reason or what people are getting out of aging their cigars. It's been a while since I had one of these, because I've only purchased them when I bought this 3-pack. So the first one I smoked in 2020, right? Because I smoked it when I first got it. Obviously, I'm smoking this one now in July of 2025, and somewhere in the middle, I smoked the other one. Very memorable smoke. This one is smoking, I don't know, flavor-wise, it probably, I mean, I don't know. I don't really necessarily taste anything different. But I did see there were some videos out there where people talked about aging these cigars. This is also the cigar that I've kept without smoking for the longest. But quality smoke, of course. Top-notch cigar. LFD did great. Highly rated. Highly recommended by many people. If you are a beginning smoker, it's probably not the cigar for your first cigar. Definitely not. Not only is this thing huge, it's going to take me forever to smoke this. It's probably too strong for some beginners, but not necessarily a necessary experience for a beginner. I won't say it can't be enjoyed, but you know, a lot of people, they get this is what I noticed with cigars, is a lot of people want something that's big, flashy, something that costs a lot of money, and that's not necessary. However, if you are going to spend $25, $30, $35, $40 out of every cigar that I have paid, let's say, over $22 for, this is by far the best one. I'm gonna keep smoking this thing. So as I continue to smoke this beauty, a little bit of sweetness creeps in here and there, but still the leather is not as heavy as it was initially, but the leather's there, the citrus is there, the oak is there, the spice is there, the small hint of pepper is there. Man, this is a good cigar, y'all. This is an excellent smoke here. Let's see what other people have to say about it, right? So this is courtesy of cigarcountry.com. La Flor Dominicana Andalusian Bull stands as a beacon of excellence in the cigar world, having been honored with the prestigious title of #1 cigar of 2016 by Cigar Aficionado. This accolade catapulted it to the summit of cigar enthusiasts' wish list, solidifying its status as the most sought after cigar globally. Wow. For good reason. For good reason. So what sets this cigar apart is not only its exceptional flavor profile, but also the meticulous craftsmanship behind its creation. Produced by only 2 master rollers, each Andalusian Bull cigar is proof of the skill and dedication of its torcedores and master blenders. Inspired by the velour and elegance of Spain's renowned toreros, not familiar with that word, nor torcedores. Anyways, the Andalusian Bull excludes a captivating aura both in its flavor and presentation, encased in a dark natural Ecuadorian Corojo wrapper. This cigar boasts some of the most robust fillers, with the binder sourced from La Flor Dominicana's own La Canela farm in the Dominican Republic. The result is a blend that is as unforgettable as it is exquisite. Like I say, man, great smoke. They got a section on here, Master Blender Tasting Notes. Bold and savory with strong notes of hickory and leather, it continues to take on a complex spiciness of saffron and cumin, as well as a slight tangy note that brings the strength and spice together quite gracefully. And it only gets better with every puff. I agree. As I've smoked into this and I'm, approaching the second, third, it calms down quite a bit and every puff is just enjoyable. It really is. Who's got reviews, customer reviews? Well, you can always go to Cigars International and get some customer reviews. Outstanding cigar and extremely hard to find. If you see a box or individuals, buy it. That's a 5-star review. Now this is a 3-star review. Great after aging. I bought a box and it took more than 6 months for this cigar to smoke well and taste good. After a year, they're good cigars, but why buy something that you can't enjoy immediately? Okay, so remember I talked about, I saw some videos that were talking about people aging these cigars for 2 and 3 years. I didn't know that some people felt that was necessary because I'll be honest with you, this cigar tastes just as good as it did when I initially smoked them when I first got them. I don't know. It's the perfect cigar, great smoke, definitely worth the wait. Smoke time was phenomenal. If you do not have 2.5 hours plus, then don't even think of lighting this bad boy up. Flavors were good, but not a lot of transitions out of the stick. It has been pretty consistent. The cigar by far is gorgeous and rolled with skill, outstanding construction with no touch-ups required, great quality stick, and well worth the money. Excellent quality with a slow, flavorful burn. Best cigar I've had in years. Phenomenal smoke, complex profile, full, rich, and just plain tasty. Does not disappoint. Good, but not full body or strong. I smoked this cigar just last Saturday. I think it's misrepresented as a full body cigar because it's actually more of a light to medium. But it smokes so well, it takes a long time to smoke that goes well with social drinking and if you're not in a rush. Not typical and strong like most LFD. So, I will say this is not a strong cigar. It's very flavorful. I can see somebody, especially an experienced cigar smoker, saying this is medium to full. Nonetheless, excellent smoke as you can see here. My LFD La Flor Dominicana Andalusian Bull. Excellent smoke. Pick you one up. Come back over here. Check out more reviews. Check out my page. Like, comment, share. If you smoke one of these, share your experience in the comments. That's something I always love to hear from other people, what they think of these cigars that I'm smoking, their opinions, their feedback. Are they consistent? Do you get different opinions from people? Things we love to hear. It's your homeboy, whatever, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm gone.